Hey guys, welcome in this video. I hope that all of you are doing great. So in today's video, we will talk about the 5 habits that are keeping you away from actually becoming a millionaire and having success in anything that you want to do. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this today is that if you truly want to succeed, right, in order to know what you have to do, well, you need to start with knowing what you have not to do and what you actually need to avoid in terms of the mistakes that you could make in order to achieve your goals. So this is what we will talk about today, and it's going to help you guys massively reach a much higher level of success. So the first mistake that a lot of people do is simply that they never try anything new and that they are not willing to take risk. But the problem with that is if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, well, you will always get the same results, right? And we live in a world where so many people today are actually scared of failure or of what people think of their own failure, right? And that is blocking them to actually take action and to try something different. And what you actually have to do now is understand these fears, right? But you need to actually remove them in order for you to evolve and to get out of your comfort zone, right? It's great to be in the comfort zone, but this is not where growth actually happens, right? So if you want to change your life and change your situation, you will need to go outside of your comfort zone and do things that you are not, used to do, right? And it's really going to help you get better results. And guys, that's exactly what I did, right? So at the beginning, when I actually learned how to trade, I was in high school, and then after that, I went to college. And after graduating college here in Canada, that's how it works. You can go to university, right? But essentially, I had 2 choices at that time because I was already trading, I was already profitable. So I could either go to university, get a degree, and then get a normal and stable job, or I could actually give a try to trading full time and running my coaching program, which I'm still doing today. And well, here we are, right? So, I mean, it's just as simple as that, right? I had these 2 choices. I actually took the one that is riskier, but I decided to get out of my comfort zone, to do something different than most people, right? And to just try to innovate a bit. And it actually worked, right? But the reason why I was able to get there in the first place is because I was willing to take this risk, right? And what I truly believe, and that is really, really important for you guys to understand, is that the biggest risk in life is actually getting old, realizing that you haven't done what you actually wanted to do, right? Getting old and having regrets. That's probably the worst thing that you could ever have for your life. And the only way to actually not be in this situation, well, as I said, it's to try something new, right? It's to get out of your comfort zone, right? Stop being, so comfortable with what you have, right? And then try to evolve, right? And of course, not everything that you will always do is going to work, right? Mistakes and failures are part of the game. But again, you have to not be afraid of this. You have to embrace that, right? And you can learn something from them. And then after that, you can always move forward and progress toward the next step. The second mistake that you could do is to not truly believe that you can succeed in anything, right? And that is really one of the biggest problems. And I've also been through this situation. And the reason why is simply because when I got into trading, I had tried other business ideas before, and none of them worked, essentially, right? Just to keep it simple. And this actually hurt me quite badly because I was not confident at all after that I would be able to succeed in trading and succeed in business. And the thing that I've done to actually help me with this is to simply surround myself with the right people. So to have mentors around me that would push me in the right direction and that would help me get results, right? And when I started to get some results, this is when I started to be more confident. And then it's kind of a circle, right? So you get results, you are more confident, you put in more work, and this gives you more results, which reinforce this idea after that, right? So it's a constant loop, and it's really, really important to understand that you need to truly believe that you can succeed. And the only way that you can do this is to have great people around you that will actually push you in this direction. The third habit that is keeping you poor is simply that you think that you know everything and you are not open to new information, right? I've been trading for almost 8 years, and I've been running businesses, right, for just as long. And even today, I'm still taking the time every single day to learn from others and to try to better myself in any skill that I actually want to acquire. And that is something that is extremely important. If you don't do at least 1 hour of personal development per day, I can guarantee you that you are not going to reach your full potential and that you are going to move at a very slow pace. And what is really important to understand is that you learn from people who actually have the results that you want, right? So just figure out what you want to do and then learn from people who have already done it so that you will know what you have to do to get to this point, right? It's super simple. All of you guys can understand this idea, but very few will actually apply it and actually surround themselves with people who already have success. And that is, again, very important. It's going to help you get results faster. It's going to boost your confidence level, and this will all have an impact on your results, and it's going to just help you move forward. The fourth mistake, and that is probably one of the biggest one, is simply that you are not productive, okay? I talk about this so often, right, on other videos or on all my social medias, but the reason why I just keep repeating this to you guys is because it's literally one of the most important things if you want to succeed, right? At the end of the day, guys, we all have the same 24 hours, right? You will never get more time. You will never be able to get the time back as well that you are spending. So you might as well try to be as productive as you can and get the most out of this time, right? I know people who work 2-3 hours per day and they get more done than people who work 10 to 12 hours per day, right? And the reason why is because a lot of people like to feel busy, right? They always have something going on. They're always kind of, in this hectic mindset, right? And it's really not good for your development, all right? What you actually have to do is take a step back, understand what truly matters, right? Like, where can you spend your energy and your time to get the most out of it, right? And then strictly focus on that, right? Most people who work, for example, a 40 hours a week job, right? Of course, you are not productive during 40 hours at your job, right? We all know it, okay? And so if you are in trading or in business, you cannot really do the same thing and just kind of waste your time throughout the day, right? You need to really be focused and really be productive, and you will be able to actually work less hours, because as I said, if you get more done with the time that you have, well, then you will just work less, and then overall you will feel more energized and you will be more productive. So again, it's a constant loop that goes on, which will give you better results. The last point that I wanted to talk about in this video is simply that most people are never going to start. They do not take action because they procrastinate, right? And that's honestly, guys, probably the worst thing that you can ever do, because of course, well, if you don't take action, literally nothing will happen, right? And the problem is that nowadays, a lot of people wait for the perfect moment, right? The best situation to get started, right? But that literally is so bullshit, guys, because there will always be something going on that is not going to be perfect, right? So instead of focusing on that, just try to take action, like just do it, like it's so simple. And of course, it's not going to be perfect. Of course, you will probably make mistakes along the way, but you know what? It's better to get this than to literally do nothing, right? Making mistakes along the way, but still taking action is going to lead you toward your goals, whereas doing nothing will lead you to nothing, right? Super simple, but it's very, very important, right? So what I want you guys to do is that just don't watch this video and do nothing after that, right? If you've watched this video all the way until the end, right? Take action, do something about it, right? Start implementing what I've talked about today, right? Take a step back, look at your life, ask yourself if you have one of these 5 habits that are keeping you away from achieving your goals, and then just fix it. It's as simple as that. Take massive actions, get out of your comfort zone, right? Be productive with your time, always learn something new, right? And that is how you will become successful in any aspect. I'm telling you guys, if you truly do what I just explained here, it's going to work, all right? I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on it. You can also share it around as well. And on that, I will simply see you in my next video. So take care, trade with care, and I'll see you on the next video.